welcome you to another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking a sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And off we go in Monday Night Prime Time. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And leading them out, one of the game's all-time leading passers, the top pick back in 2009. Still going strong, it's Matthew Stafford.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. This one's taken in by Hill. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is on target to Christian Watson. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Williams from the gun. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team on the field. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The home teams are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. On first down, here's Stafford. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
They get to him and bring him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
I'm sorry, kid. I'm trying to remember a time that we saw a lead change on a safety. It's been a while, and that effort defensively nearly got it done. So close to the goal line with that sack.
Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. Ball in his hands right around midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And they're going to take over with some excellent field position. First down throw by Williams. Completed to his running back. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams set to pass. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
Third down. Here's Williams. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. The tight end going in motion right. Off the play fake, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Short pass brought in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up first down. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun, Williams. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Williams to throw. Has it in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
They'll try and punch it in. Has them the touchdown. These guys go up 6-0 here in the first. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you. and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. They motion the tight end over. Stafford now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled by Jack Campbell. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offense look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt goes 63 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Williams on the play action. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Williams. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Tight end going in motion here. Stafford back to throw. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So it'll be second down. They fake the handoff now. Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Stafford now. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. Now this offense ready to head back out. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Williams to throw on first. Gets this one to Watson. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He's on the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back, third down coming up. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're stuck behind the sticks on third and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. Oh, but... to that play.
Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. Man, it'll be their football. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Stafford from the gun. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived.
Defense.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They send Hill right. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
A second down run by Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
To throw, Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The visitors and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he's up over 4,000 yards on the season, which you can see puts him atop the NFL in that area. First down, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
So out now comes the punter. Back to return this one is Tyreek Hill. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He breaks the tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. This offense making its way back out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A pickup there of 39. And that gives them the first.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Stafford. Completes this one to Hill. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Finding Davis. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Stafford again. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half, and you better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Up and good from Joseph. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now outruns their offense to take over. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw by Williams. He throws a bullet to the That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
They'll set up here for the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And these guys grow their lead to 8.
Our home team, 6.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Another drive coming up for this offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Davis there to grab it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A counter give here to Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Now we have our 2-minute warning. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Now Stafford to throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. And now it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And in for the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for two in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Motioning the tight end now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Drew Phillips making the tackle. Driving dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Williams to throw. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception. Enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Jalen Thompson on the coverage.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. That throw finds Conklin. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Stafford now on 1st down. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Into the hands of Conklin. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Conklin brings it in. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's picked up by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing now, following the turnover. He lets a heater go deep, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Throwing it just before halftime. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. We're at halftime here on Monday night as we send things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught.
We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Williams to throw on 1st. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The offense will line up for a...
He's throwing for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not all the time you get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And defenders are there to get him at the line. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Williams from the gun. Dumped off to his running back.
This is one of those plays, Kate. I can just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
Watson with the catch. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they're going to be backed up deep in their own territory to begin this one. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there, and they'll have 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Receiver in motion, going left. Stafford from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They fake the handoff now. Stafford. Pacheco hauls it in. And that's good for a gain of 5. Nick Herbig making the play. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Stafford again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He's contained at the line for no gain. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw, Stafford. This one's taken in by Hill. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run Pacheco. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
Brings up third and goal.
Now Stafford to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on third and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on fourth down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Their offense ready to take the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll run here on first down. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
A tight end in motion now. First down throw by Williams. Hauled in by Rice. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And they're going to have a first down.
And a Montreal first down.
From the red zone now. Higgins makes the catch. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Williams will look to throw. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Off the play fake, Williams. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Looking from the gun, Williams. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they're the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gets them back within 5.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The home team send Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Stafford now on first down. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap to Stafford. That throw finds Conklin. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. They've got it with a lead, hoping to carry it across the finish line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. This is Pacheco. And he's able to push forward and get them to the 34. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
It's a very important field goal for Joey Sly. This one from 47 yards away. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. On first down, they'll run. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 31. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Their punter making his way out now. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Markers reset, ball at the 37. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. Down started right in rhythm. He's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to Pacheco here on second. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9. Stafford from the gun. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. This offense getting all set for this series. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and then the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, the quarterback, who's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing. Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Got his target, it's Higgins. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Williams to throw on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. A give now from the gun. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Now Williams escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll give him a first down. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
They'll run now on second down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Here's Williams. Pass complete to Campbell. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give him a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They've got first down from the 31. Out of the pistol, Williams connects with Johnson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Williams set to pass. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw it. He brings it in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he's in. Touchdown. These guys down by only 2 in the 4th. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
Throwing now. Escape. And he's in for the 2-point conversion. And near the tail end of this game, we are all tied up. Whew, crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie, for now at least. It looks like they have staved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those 2 critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the 2-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here comes their offense out again. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Now to throw. Got him man, Robinson has it. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
No gain on the play.
To throw.
3rd down and 7.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They'll send out the punting unit. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. He's on the move. Now here he goes. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here he is to throw. Campbell hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. He's got Watson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. Setting up to pass. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his first season. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this one's off the mark. It's going to wind up short and too far right. And folks, we're headed for overtime. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see 1 possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. Well, both teams have battled not just each other over 4 quarters, Brock, but these elements as well, and it's not letting up. Overtime is underway. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense getting set to go. And they've fought hard, not just against their opponents on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents in the stands. And it's led him to a chance to now silence everybody here in overtime. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. So now here's 3rd and 5. Williams will look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch. while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go right back to Tracy. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Tight end in motion right. First down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
From the 17. Has his man, it's Tracy. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Tracy. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Williams from the gun. Quick slant complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he pulls it in. That's a touchdown and ends this game. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory.